The Senate is debating the Save America Act, the bill President Trump has urged Republicans in Congress to pass. The legislation would require proof of citizenship to register to vote along with photo ID to cast a ballot. A reminder, the president has threatened to not sign any further bills until this one is passed unless it's legislation to end the partial shutdown. He took to social media earlier today saying he will not endorse anyone who votes against it. Senate Majority Leader John Thune has been clear in recent weeks Republicans don't have votes to maneuver around the Senate's 60-vote filibuster threshold. Experts say the proposal would have implications for millions of Americans who don't have access to things like a passport or birth certificate or who have changed their names. Let's bring in CBS News congressional reporter Taurean Small. Taurean, break down the state of play on the Hill. Where do things stand?
Yeah, I do want to mention what you brought up there about Donald Trump's Truth Social post. He said any Republican who's against either voting for the SAVE Act or supporting a talking filibuster is a Republican he doesn't want to see in his party, essentially. And that's something that we heard echoed by Senator Mike Lee. He's been pushing for the removal of the traditional filibuster for the talking filibuster that would require the opposition or minority to be on the floor at all times in order to stall legislation. Specifically, this one. Leader John Thune had a response to that today during a press conference he held earlier in the day, and he told reporters the reason why he's against that is because the filibuster, in his mind, historically has protected Republican and conservative priorities more so than it has Democrats. So he's not willing to adjust in order to appease the president in this moment. The strategy that he's taking, however, is what he's doing now. This extended debate on the Senate floor that, in his mind, would see full and robust discussion around the need for voter ID laws and put Democrats on the record where they stand on these national voter ID laws. But without removing the filibuster, it's unlikely it'll get anywhere. What we saw happen earlier today was a cloture vote, which is pretty much procedural to advance the bill. But again, without changing of the Senate rules, it's unlikely that it'll get anywhere, and it essentially die, as Democrats are saying. It's most likely going to happen, Lindsay.
Okay, Taurean Small, thank you.